Good morning, my beautiful people. Happy Thursday. Here we are, pre-market. We moved up quite a bit overnight. Kind of annoying because New York session been really choppy. But this might be a good thing that we're finally expanding outside of the range. So we have Powell literally talking in a minute. See how it ends up going. I am playing a little bit of jazz because I am on hold with the bank. Thank you. I can lower it so it doesn't show up though. Okay. Yeah. So Powell has started speaking, but don't really see much yet. So we'll do a little poll in the chat. You guys bullish or bearish today? We had a huge expansion during Asia and London. Kind of gonna be difficult. How many points have we expand up here on the daily already? That's funny. Let's measure it out. 288 points. Something like that. We had 295 points, about 300 points. Not my favorite, but sometimes that's okay. We left 4-hour fair value gaps. This was the midpoint of that weekly FEG, I believe. Weekly SIBI. Pretty much looks like we're melting up to new all-time highs, but like we talked about, it's pretty difficult to trade if the moves up happen after hours, during other sessions, and if New York session's choppy / slow grind up. So happy I left yesterday and I didn't really take a trade. This was atrocious. Let's do a poll in the chat. I'm wearing my blue light glasses today because people were. Wait, am I? Let me just make sure. A lot of glasses. Wait. No, I'm not wearing the light ones. All right. Now I'm wearing blue light glasses. Clean them better. Alrighty. Well, we have like equal, I don't know. What does yes look like? Yeah, nice displacement above all-time highs. Poll in the chat, let's do it before open. Can she even see the comments? Sound. What happened with the sound? I'm on like literally I'm on hold with freaking the bank, and they put me on hold and they said 3 to 5 minutes. It's been like probably 10 minutes, so I'll just call them back later. 26 minutes. No thanks. Alright, the sound should be fine now. More money, more problems. Silver Surfer says, I have some good news. I used your code for a 50k expert challenge and I made 200 points to clear the challenge this morning. Thank you. It's all looking at you trading and the confidence. Woo! Congrats. I love the expert accounts. Tony, can you show the color of your charts? The pump is real. Yeah, so let's think about this for a moment. Let's do that's what I wanted to poll the audience. Tanya eres muy bonita, thanks. Thank you, thank you. You go live every day? Yes. Pretty much, unless it's like a Monday no news, then I won't. Then I won't trade. Well, what do? We just carry like this larger displacement here and we're dropping. I literally was looking at price at like 11 or something, and I saw that we were already above yesterday's high. It's like, all right, I guess. We did move more than we did all day yesterday. So we're having a huge gap up actually then. I don't know why trading is like kind of laggy. This is the gap up. What is the poll right now? Bullish 41%, bearish 41%, consolidation 17. Powell speaking, we've been dropping off. First minute into the open has been just a large drop. If we end up going for that sell side. Let me get some water, one sec. You guys, like, we ended up hitting the sell side, some sell side, but yeah, we're in these huge gaps. You have so many Fed speakers today. Let's see here. So the first 15-minute candle day is quite brutal to the downside, right? Hit some external liquidity. Jay Powell started speaking. We're dropping. All in all, though, NQ is up 1.2%. With that gap up, how much of it did we fill so far? Not even 25% yet. CYM. Doji's all around on YM. Okay. YM is not at all-time highs. Okay. We got a lot of Fed speakers today. Like, even Secretary Yellen is speaking at 11. All day. For 7 minutes. Well, we have 5-minute FEG that broke the low, so mark that out. 2 minutes, we'll see where this ends up. If it closes like way below it, might not even come back. So now we have like a breaker. See how this 5-minute candle closes. We see, is the pole shifting now? It's still 50-50. Interesting. You guys are funny. Yeah, buy side taken and sell side taken. I mean, yeah. See what ends up happening here. Honestly, if like we're gonna remain bullish, we really should remain above 50% of the range of the day expansion up. So pretty cool, but that's risky to do while Powell is speaking, you know? Let's see here. Left a 5-minute FEG. Yes, I'm back wearing glasses. I usually wear glasses anyway. I would say like 90% of the time, so. Let's see here. What's ES looking like? How much did ES? It's up 0.6% and NQ's up 1.2. NVIDIA's up 2.7%. Wow, Micron's up 16%. Did it have earnings yesterday? Yeah. Okay, yeah. So that caused all the other chips to go up. Okay. That makes sense now, actually, why we had that little surge at 4 for NQ. Okay. Yeah, I'm still bullish, you guys. But, you know, we dipped into some sell side, but you gotta let it settle, essentially. We're near all-time highs. We are at all-time highs for ES. We didn't even dip into a 4-hour FEG here. We have like 1, 2 of them. There's so many hourly ones. It's crazy. It's hard because there's like no order blocks. It's just like a trend line. So you don't really know where it's going to stop. So essentially what I'm going to do is just demand like a 5-minute shift. Because it'll be dipping into 4-hour time frame. So it's better to wait for the 5-minute shift so you don't get into any fake ones. It's typical what I do. Let's see here. ES. And the 5. A bit different. It did come into the 3-minute FEG. And he was weak enough not to. Yeah, what other news we have? I think that's it. It's just Fed speakers, right? Gonna be trashy. Oh no, we have pending home sales at 10. What the heck was yesterday? It was new home sales. Okay, well we have moderate news at 10. We'll end up seeing how this goes. Congrats if he did end up taking that short here, this 1-minute short before the open. I mean, pretty risky, but that's why I didn't want to take it, but that's pretty cool if he did. Yeah, I'm gonna stay mad patient. Then 15 minutes open. What's the first 15-minute candle is it's a large drop lower. It's like if you're bearish, where are you going to take it to, you know? What would you target? I don't know. I would probably just see what ends up happening. I'd rather be in longs, honestly, but any of the fibs line up with like 50% of the gap up. Not really. We have 10 a.m. like moderate impact news. We're finally dipping in the 4-hour, yeah. Okay. That'll be fine. If we came back to 50%, that would also be 50% of this FEG, I'm pretty sure. I don't know, we'll see if it ends up going to there and then reversing for longs. That'll be cool. That'd be nice. Yeah, pretty much. Tima Omar says, I loved your trading approach, patience, and self-control during trading, specifically this type of market. I'm watching you, trying to learn from you, specifically your wisdom and behavior. Thank you. Yeah, really is from more screen time. Just like looking at different markets and seeing. It's kind of funny how ES is very much consolidating here. You know, it came back into this FEG, and then didn't really start distributing lower, couldn't close below it. It's just sort of really accumulating here right now. Could do whatever. Do some manipulation. Definitely weaker. I think we opened up plus 1.5%, now we're plus 1.1% on NQ. Okay. So we retraced about like a third of the gap up. Yeah. Would be nice again if we get like a 10 a.m. manipulation lower and then a quick shift back higher to ride some longs. We'll see. Yeah, all in all, AS is still holding up pretty well at all-time highs. Dropped about a quarter of the gap down. Really not, you see this like failure to close below. Not really much continuation. Lower, like, so it's been now the second 15-minute candle, pretty small candle. So we'll see it news in about a minute. Basically, a large drop and then for like 5 minutes and then some consolidation. So here's the news. Let's see. Anything good? Let's see. Oh, ES did something. Interesting. Nothing like no clean displacement though, kind of ugly. Just dipped back up into this. Got wicked rejected. Nothing to write home about. We chop. I might have to do some TikTok dances for entertainment purposes. Actually don't even have a TikTok, honestly. I deleted that in 2021 because I was like, this is horrible for your brain. Feels like we're moving so slow, right? I posted on my Instagram story what I was trying to talk about yesterday. I did look it up in the app. So if you're watching rapidly moving things, or the time does feel like it's dilated, and your perception of it is slower. So that's what ended up happening. ES did, like, basically during the news, tapped up into 50%. And this 15-minute FEG got rejected. So it's quite possible we end up going for lower. But I'm not seeing any sort of entry, so. Quite odd. So you want to take like a 30-second inversion entry. There's the bleed. I couldn't really find an entry for that, so I'm okay with with that. I mean, I'm fine, honestly. Also, if this hits this and then has a sharp, like, this is a nice sharp inversion later for later, you know, or whatnot. We'll end up seeing what it ends up being, but might end up shorting here. We'll see if I end up getting a fill or not. What's like the for ES? I was trying to see. Oh, yeah. Extension. Yeah, mine's up pretty well with that extension, actually, for ES. See how it reacts to this 50% mark. FEG. Let's get rejected here. Or does it search? We'll see in the next 1 minute. Is a decent try for so far pretty good rejection there. I am trying shorts there. If it goes to new low, then I just put partial right away. It's a fast market. If I get blown out, then, look for longs, it's fine. Or just wait for new information. I think I'm doing fine here. Just making sure everything's good. Okay. Yeah, so I'm short ES, you guys. Inside it. I'll end up seeing how it ends up working out. I mean, so far it's decent. I get surged out, then whatever. That does line up a couple of extensions and fibs just to 50%. If we hit new low, then I'll probably just take a partial, and I'll probably put stop break even, honestly, because I don't want to get hurt. I am overall bullish, but given the displacements and such, I figured I'd try short. It's about a 2R. $10.15 mental game reminder. An alert if it goes there. Like to hear is decent. 1.3. Alright, hands off the mouse. I don't really have anything to do now. Have some coffee. I'm sorry, I hit the mic. I'm sorry. Okay. Coffee. I mean, so far the candles are rejecting the midpoint. I liked this because order block and breaker block type of thing. Bunch of speed bumps here, so at the very minimum, you get a good entry. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. NQ doing, kind of just stalling. If NQ makes a new low, I'll take note of it. Could be just a slow grind lower, and if it is, then I got a good entry, so. Symmetrical lines. Da, 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 da. I had like 3 candles so far. Wick that CE. I would think that we should start dropping soon now. Or at least slowly grind lower now. think the apple's rotten right to the core. So far, I've been in the trade for about 10 minutes or so. I mean, it's been break even / slight profit, so it's okay so far. I'm very careful not to overstay my welcome here, you know? So far, it's been just slow grind lower, yeah. Gotta be patient or nimble. You know, the next 15-minute candle is still forming. I would like this to hit in the next 8 minutes, so. I mean, we'll see. If we can get some follow through. And yeah, it's a decent idea. It's teasing us. And Q's so funny. And yeah, I could literally just grind. Can I get my 5 handles at least? Really tiny body candles right to the downside. It's just showing it's grindy. It even can come back again into this FEG, honestly. It's just the way that action has been grinding. But I would prefer it to start distributing more. This next 5-minute candle at least close below the previous, and then we have more distribution, you know? So actually, I probably am going to put my stop at break even now, because I don't want it to return, really. I want distribution. I don't want to be part of the grind. Because it should start distributing now, really. I don't want it to come back up here. And it is. We got partial. Let's see if it goes to our next target real quick. Okay. Can you give me a couple more points there? No? Just want 1 more point there, buddy. So 3 more ticks. I'll wait. Still got 5 more minutes. You know, indicative of this kind of market. It'll do that like very quickly and then do a little wiki wick, take its time. It's okay. I do like that these things are aligned here. That's why I'm like that. Well, I felt like comfortable entering this short enough, you know? With the displacement after a manipulation up here, close below displacement. It's not really entering in a discount if you understand. Price is balanced and whatnot. You don't want to give me literally 3 more ticks, buddy. It's okay. I have time. You got 4 minutes, buddy. That was the big clue. Give you time actually to enter. Plenty. Agonizing, really. It's agonizing. What's NQ doing? NQ actually reached it. 50% of the gap up. Ugh. I don't want to take off one more now, then. Might be too late. We'll see. That's what that alarm sound was. Okay. And it hit midnight open. Where's midnight open on ES, actually? Oh, we did hit midnight open. Yeah, I want to take another off then. Sheesh. See if I can get like a decent. How many minutes I say I can give it? I'm giving it 2 more minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna get 2 more minutes. If not, then I'll take another partial, or I'll just take it off. It hit midnight. It's bouncing on midnight open. Giving it 2 minutes, literally. Yeah, this candle closes. Taking the low again. Come on. Yay, filled. Okay. Oof. Nice. Nice little trade there. See, no FOMO, missing the opening move, found a continuation after the news. Pretty good. WWWWWWW. 2R. So lit. That was lit. Okay. Take a deep breath now. We'll see how it ends up reacting here. And I'm totally marking out this as a potential area later for a shift up higher, because this will be then a swing high, 5-minute swing high, and an imbalance. Okay. So maybe in the afternoon we'll have a shift. Okay, W's. Where am I? Yeah, what's up, chat? Oh my god, 5,000 people watching? Hit the like button. What the hell? Let's go. 5,000 people watching. We got a W. Freaking go. That's for the edit. That was a surprise. I said there was gonna be a prop for a win. It was lit. That was the money gun. Instead, you know, in the edits I usually go I freaking got a money gun this time. That's funny. Okay. Nice. No ICT lives, we were all here. Yeah. Fun. I is making it late. 1K likes. You've been waiting to do that. Yeah, I got it, what was it, like the end of last week, right? And there just hasn't been any good setups. We finally got a decent one there. For NQ, it was fine too, actually, if you're going to take it on NQ. It was just a smaller FEG. Yeah. What would that have looked like? Pretty similar. People might have been worried because of the wick, but honestly, to me, that looks like generated liquidity and fake outs, so it's like, okay. And then you do... I'll probably do that as a stop, right? And then here, it's like a 1.65. Decent. Or if you entered, like, using this wick or this open, it would have been 2. Then it's actually okay to use... It's probably better to use order blocks when... As your entry, when there's, like, a fair value gap, but it's tiny and... What was the other thing? If it's not, if it's kind of like in a the beginning of the discount, you have an order block a little deeper, you could do that then. This was like 618. Who got shorts also? It's funny how the buys always switches a little bit to the side where the market starts to go into. Well, kind of interesting here how it really got out around the bottom there, right? So I will continue watching. I mean, my main trade, if I get the long, then I'll enter it. But, you know, for me, really we need to displace above this high for me to enter long. Then we need to have like a breaker, inversion, market structure shift on the 5, right? So you're hitting like 4-hour time frames. Kind of want the 5-minute. Especially when there's like SIBIs above, there's a SIBI here. So I don't want like a 1-minute little thing here. It could easily fake you out into here and then, oh my gosh, that's not what I meant to do trading view, but thank you. So, you know, it could fake out a bunch of people that might be thinking, what the heck, trading view? What are you doing to me? Okay. That was like Voldemort's voice. What the hell is that? Okay. So like, yeah, if you do like this and then you're like, yeah, long, totally get rejected here again and then swipe you lower. Was the top of turtle soup? I guess so. How many handles was the NQ trade? 44, not bad. Okay. Let's see here. NQ is dumping. Yeah, it is. It dumped way more than ES did. It dumped below the weekly SIBI now, dumped below 50%. This little sell side here from like Asia. Midnight open. Wow. So, pretty fun. But we're still bullish, you guys. So let's see, where would the market structure shift for in the 5 here, though? Freaking awful, all the way up here. So, thanks, Jay Powell, I guess. We got Yellen speaking at 11:15 or something. Okay, let's see. Did my assistant send me any questions? Let's see. My assistant send me anything. Oh, he did. He said he was surprised with the money gun. Yeah, it's a surprise for everybody. Okay. Someone asked, what is your favorite confluence that makes you confident going into a trade? Displacement below a low. And then a few different PD arrays like intertwining there, which we saw there with order block and breaker block and fair value gap. And also, I really like it when standard deviations line up with standard deviation extensions. Or when standard deviation extensions line up with equal lows, right? Okay. Hey, Tanya, Trades, can I ask you where to study continuation model? Because I feel like that is a model I want to learn, but I lack when it happens. Can you guide me with that? Probably my video. It was like my super simple ICT strategy. I talk about it. That's what I would suggest. Because I don't think there's like a other video on that. You ever traded the London session like one time when I couldn't sleep at night? And it's up on my channel. This is an MSSM on the 15 on NQ. I mean, that's quite the take. I don't know. I don't think so. I think we're just coming into 4-hour fair value gaps. And literally what I said yesterday, right? What I said yesterday. I said internal to external takes way longer. So if you're going to go up higher, you're looking higher. This move takes way longer than external hitting this like little any PD array and then coming back into internal, which is fair value gaps or whatever you want to do, equal lows within this fair value gap or whatever. If we went for 50% of the gap up, okay. This is always quicker than this. This might take a while, which is why I'm like, I'm going to demand a 5-minute shift to make sure I don't get faked out. Where's that 5-minute shift now? I don't know. It probably has to make like another swing high within here, perhaps, and then reject again. And then maybe later in the day we get something like that. You know, so like probably seeing people excited about this right now, but I'm not excited about that because of this on the 5, right? So you have to be careful. Because why your market structure shifts might not be working is because it's just retracing into a Sibian larger time frame. And when I see that happening, I oftentimes like to wait for an inversion, to shift into inversion, creating balanced price ranges, and those then have the fastest moves as well, such as Monday, right? Or no, yesterday? Monday. No, Tuesday. Yesterday was Wednesday. I didn't take a trade. Tuesday. Yesterday's low. Right? And then, just like we talked about, this fair value gap here that first was rejected into the low, then got inverted here, and also BPRs created, which is why I was like, oh, I'm just going to enter it right now. Here, in the 1 minute's enough. And you see how quickly we started running up is because price is all balanced here. It's painted here many times up and down, so there's no reason for it to really come back lower, and all these people are off sides, right? So they're, etc. Okay, so maybe something like that will happen today. Let's see, what time is it? 10:39. Yeah. You know what? It's sometimes you can take ES or NQ. Finally, I haven't taken a trade on ES in a while. So the reason why I did it is kind of like I like the manipulation here, and I felt like it was cleaner. And ES is oftentimes just like less erratic when it does reach into some areas. Like NQ might do some crazier wicks. So it's very interesting here, though. I got out literally here, right? For ES. ES is pausing right at the... Wait, are we getting a 5-minute shift now? Let's see. That's my alert for. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. Okay. All these people that left, like 800 people left, but we still have 1050 macro. I said I'm still bullish. Like, we're gonna end up seeing if anything happens. So far, it's not really a great start to this. We're just wicked this for now. Right? Wicked it. This next candle isn't very energetic, so it's likely not even gonna have a 5-minute FEG, so it's not really looking too great. I'd rather see an inversion. With the 5-minute shift, right? So that's why easily filter that out, right? I wouldn't blindly buy this now. This is not really a breaker yet. We didn't close above it anyway. See? We didn't close above those highs. So that's just another liquidity grab. Which is fine. Like I said, it's making another swing high in NQ maybe later today. Maybe tomorrow. I'm fine with it. If we leak lower all day of kind of just making lower highs and lower lows, then that's going to leave a lot of liquidity for later. You know what I'm saying? Just be patient. The daily looks kind of wild at the moment. Like, I don't think that the daily is going to end like that. I mean, it would be interesting if it does. If it wicks and it wicks this weekly SIBI and then closes below it, then that might be an indicator. Like, maybe soon we're going to start shifting lower prices. You know, October is seasonally bearish. So is September. I mean, September is not bearish this year though. Let's see on the monthly. But we do have the monthly close coming up soon. This is what the monthly looks like so far. But yeah, we could in the end of the month kind of retrace and maybe start shifting lower on the daily and try October to go lower. Maybe. Maybe. I mean, we have those equal lows, but we left a long time ago here, but we never hit those 60-day lows. Pause right before it. I don't know. It's just, for now, it's just like you have to wait and see more information, right? I'm not guessing tops and bottoms. I'm just kind of seeing how they react. Literally, I didn't know we're gonna go. I was bullish and looking for some sort of shift, but this, after the news, it really, thankfully I looked at ES and I was like, oh, ES went higher. That's probably news manipulation higher, since we do have some more. We still have imbalances lower, you know, and I do think, like I said, external, if the move back higher is going to take longer, so it's like a pretty good probability still to take the low of day at least again, especially since those standard deviations lined up. So that was my idea. Nothing yet here so far. Let's see a 1050 macro. It's a pretty fast moving market now, so maybe we will see something. We'll see. You know, we're below midnight open now, right? So if you're bullish, that's a pretty good price you're getting in at, type of thing. And we're below 830 open. Yeah, way below it. Well, also what's good is, like, I think statistically, you guys, we do retrace to midnight open like 67% of the time, so. You know, some high impact news today with GDP was at 830, right? And then you had Powell speaking, so some volatility was expected. It's all about remaining calm. I didn't freak out for missing this in pre-market at all. So that's just not like what I do. I typically wait first 15 minutes and I see, okay, we had a huge drop. External to internal, we're probably going to have more 15-minute candles to the downside, right? So You didn't want to retrace back up to here. That's fine. ES did. Oh, now what? Now what are we going to do? I don't know. We have to wait. I'm not doing anything until we have like a shift here or here. And it can take its time for that, really. Let's think about this. This might have been a manipulation. I mean, it would be good. It would be nice. It would be nice. You know, this would be a decent thing, but like, you know, people getting caught on the wrong side again, holding their shorts too long. Let's see. Yeah, because we're still green on the day for NQ. Apple's actually like completely recovered. It's back up above its 930 highs, up 0.86%. Tesla's actually what's been dropping a bit. It's down but only 1%. It's still fine. Nvidia's up 1.6. Microsoft flat. Google 1. That's why I was like, I'm not overstaying my welcome on the trade, right? I'm not like, I said I put in limits instead of sort of waiting for the level to get hit and hoping maybe I'll get a better fill if it drops lower. If thinking, oh, it's gonna really bleed lower and I'll get a better fill or something on my take profit. I didn't do that because I'm overall still bullish and pretty much got a really good fill down there, right? So pretty much couldn't ask for better, right? Went like 3 ticks lower, like a point lower. That was the low of the day so far in ES. You can totally sort of consolidate, you know, create some more bear flags, trap some more people, but all the while sort of creating a balanced price range where smart money is accumulating before we surge higher again. Or if we continue dropping lower, then I'll just have to reassess what the daily close is, you know. But I'm still bullish. Why are you over talking the trade? Someone's putting, you're just getting banned because obviously a lot of people always ask me after the trade's over why I took the trade, and I'm reviewing and journaling the trade. This is a trading channel. What the fuck? What do you want me to talk about? You want me to talk about the next possible trade? Do you want to copy trade me or something? I don't know. But I said this is what I'm looking for the next trade. It's not happening. It's okay, I'm not going to get annoyed. People are ready to convert. There's 4 hours. There's still 3 hours left in this 4-hour candle. So this could totally become a wick. I keep taking a new low of day again. See, this is why you don't like guess the bottom. Don't catch falling knives. I wasn't expecting it to retrace this much. We'll see if it ends up filling the whole gap up. That'll be quite the show. What do you guys think? Are we gonna end up filling the gap, the whole gap? Let's put a poll up there. By 11:10. Do you think NQ will fill the gap up completely by 11:10? Question mark. Yes. No. Practice is what helps your performance, right? So you have to review. And after this stream is end, I'm definitely going to do a cool down session. I'm going to go for a long walk and then golf. Simulator time. What should I eat for lunch? Should I have chicken katsu sandwich? Oh my gosh, you guys, my aunt and my cousin are visiting from Croatia. I invited them over along with my uncle. They've never been, well, my cousin's never been to the US before. My aunt was here maybe like 30 years ago, 20 years ago, before I was born. That's low-key so funny. Thank you. Track out Donate £2 through Super Chat. Yeah, my man came here to learn cooking, not trading. Yeah. I don't know what you want from me, mate. Complete bollocks. Bloody hell. Yeah, so we're just having a shallow. So sometimes I guess, like, yeah, if I'm in a position here, sometimes it gets cut off, so I'm gonna go back here. But yeah, I got out pretty well here at ES. I just have like a shallow run again lower. That's why you don't, like I said, kind of needed to wait for that inversion. That was a manipulation that ended up happening here. Yeah. What's the chat voting here? For real, he saw a woman and thought it was a cooking channel. Go to the gym. You live in Astoria now. I'm in New York. Let's grab some lunch for the queue. Okay, Stephen. Message retracted now. Just like people with like no face or anything. Why do you think I'm gonna accept a date from just someone in a live chat stream? I don't see the logic. But that's funny. Shoot your shot, I guess. I'm too locked in to be dating right now. Because you're a risk taker. Is it possible you can talk a bit about order blocks? Because I don't get when it's the last up close candle and when more / if you can and like to do so, of course. Thank you, miss. Alright, the whole second part of that message was completely flew over my head, but order blocks, essentially the last up close candle before the move down, and the best ones are manipulating. So you can see here, right? This was not yet an order block. Came into the FEG, we didn't even close below it, but also we didn't really manipulate, right? So that's why it's okay. That's why you can't really use that as a PD array and to short and put your stop there. That's not safe at all. There's still an imbalance. There's a liquidity pool high and an imbalance, and that's what happened at News. Is that ES did take that, and so now this whole set of up close candles here, this is an order block. Where's my little paintbrush? I didn't use it today. That's an order block, these three. And what's the most sensitive part of an order block is the wick to the open. But when you have like a stacked one like this, a large wick, I just kind of like look at 50%. But anyway, I put my entry here. And then this is the low before the high, the breaker on the lower time frame. A low before a high and this manipulated, and you literally have this like overlapping. And then, it's rejecting here, this 2-minute FEG. It wasn't bad. How long did it take to deliver? I don't think long. Yeah, 12 minutes. Pretty good. Pretty standard for my trades. Yeah, we're just leaking lower and lower. Did we hit it now? Did we fill the gap up on NQ? 5-minute bearish breaker NQ. Target is, what does that say? Target is that, what does someone say? For 300 point, well, congrats if you did. If you took this, just digging into this bearish breaker, congrats. Yeah, I left this as an open fair value gap, showing it's super weak. I didn't take this. Wait until after the news. Still leaking lower. You don't have to catch the whole move to make a lot of money. See here. Still leaking lower. That's why I was saying, don't just take any kind of little 1 minute structure shift and think that's a structure shift. Okay, that's like this is a beginner mistake people do. I would do this when I was a beginner. This isn't, it's even an imbalance here. It's an imbalance on a higher time frame. And you don't want to be fighting against that. You don't know how much it's going to retrace. It's been crazy. It's crazy. Which is fine. We're creating liquidity for later. It's fine. It's cool to see. Pause, retrace again, reject, then lower again. I mean, I guess you could have, if you wanted to short and you thought there was more, you could have shorted. I didn't really think there was much more bias. Yesterday's high now just got, actually yesterday's high is the other day's high, so let me take that out. It's yesterday's close. See, I think ES also filled the gap. So 59% said yes. I think it is it? Yeah, filled it just now. NQ. Congrats. If you held it all the way there, congrats. Y'all are killers. See, where was yesterday's close here? What we'd like to see finally. Some like, that's why I'm saying yesterday I didn't take any trade. You want to be part of, what the hell did yesterday look like? It was trash. Trashy. This was where we ended at 11, right? That was the range. Ended at 11. The range was 13 points for the New York morning. Here right now, range is like triple that, right? So you want to be part of those are the easier markets to be trading part of. Let's see here, because then it's a lot easier to catch a third of the range, right? It's like don't look to catch the whole range. You're gonna drive yourself crazy, right? But catching a third of the range here is like 12 points or so, which is kind of how much I got. Catching a third of this range is like 3 points. It's not more difficult. So let's see here. ES and NQ. This is kind of sad. It means like we're not going to have much continuation higher. Like we'll see what happens. We still have this 4 hour to finish. But I mean, this hourly candle is crazy. Staircase up, elevator down. Rest in peace to people that were trying to catch falling knives today. Coming in, we're digging into an hourly order block on NQ. This is kind of like the last line in the sand, honestly. It's like the last line in the sand completely. Hourly order block. Huge retracement, huge discount. What the heck is this? I don't like that it's orange. Huge retracement. 4 hour order block as well. Let's see, actually. Yeah, just put the 4 hour there. I might continue trade. No, I might continue stream for a little bit longer just to see. I mean, actually, there's no swing highs, but I'm gonna put like essentially. I'm gonna take a break for sure, and then I'll put alerts for if a 5-minute swing high is broken. Checking it like sort of just on my phone, but otherwise not really gonna get involved. I was looking at ES here for a minute. You're gonna drive me nuts today. Like when I'm clicking the expand, the maximize chart button is just not working sometimes. Ooh. Okay. What the fuck just happened? Okay. I mean, last line in the sand for ES too, honestly, so. This hourly closed pretty wild. But we are in a 4-hour order block discount and fair value gap. That being said, demanding 5-minute shift with displacement, which, saving you from getting involved back on the upside. That's there, nothing. Or here, nothing. So chat was right. Congrats if you took shorts today. Who's winning today? Let's put a little poll up. Pull up. I think the apple's rotten right to the core. Hey. Let's see here. You guys we're killing it today on the stream. We shorted. 75% of the chat is also green from shorting this morning. And we got 5,000 people this morning. It's crazy. Crazy. Well, that's it. That's all for today, folks. I will be back here. Same bat time, same bat channel at 9:15 a.m. tomorrow. Make sure if you want to check out more about my strategy, I do have a video. It's in the link in the description. And yeah, stay safe, everybody. And I hope you have an amazing day. We'll see you back here tomorrow for PCE data tomorrow morning. Should be interesting. Should be fun. Friday. Ciao.